Morning.
Yes, teacher.
Great. Excellent. How are you?
A ver, denme un segundo. Tengo un problema otra vez con mi micrófono. A ver,
Hey, don't worry.
ahí está. Ahí, hello, teacher.
Hello, how are you?
Ahí está, ya la escucho. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thanks to you. So tell me, how is your day going?
My week?
Your day.
You're right. Good, teacher. I love this weather.
Okay, yes, it's weather too here. It's
Yes.
a little cold since the morning, I think so, of night.
Yes.
I'm not sure about it. I remember that I wake up. I woke up to went to the bathroom and I listened. It was raining, and I think it's really raining. But I'm back at my bed, and I continue sleeping. So I was really asleep. So I only
And
remember
I-
that was that I heard the sound.
yes. But
And
well, in the morning in Mexico it's raining.
yes,
Ah, okay.
Mexico. Well, today I'm in Mexico City. I am at my mom's house. She lives
Ah,
in
yeah.
Zumpango.
Ya. En Querétaro, ¿tú? ¿También?
Morning too.
Nah, yes, me too.
That's weird.
Yes.
Yes, I think that this month is going to be um hot.
Where?
I think that this month was
Uh-huh.
going to be hot, but
Yes,
no,
teacher. Yes, exactly.
now it's raining.
Yes. Well, all February is hot. ¿Cómo se puede decir? Como anteriormente, o
Uh-huh.
other years is very cool, no, teacher?
Yes, other years is really cold.
Cold.
Yes. Okay, what about your week? What did you do?
Oh, teacher, very busy. Well, yesterday we have a visit the persons to the from India. Um, this CEO speak English only. Entonces, well, it's very difficult with the communication with us, con nosotros. And
Uh,
I practiced my English yesterday, teacher.
Practice your English. And how do you think is your English going? Agreeing
Mm,
that the first yeah, the first instant that you have to use your English since you went to United States.
is
How did you feel in that instant when you was practicing your English?
um, yesterday review were numbers and the datas en mi bitácora, ese no recuerdo cómo se dice. Revisamos únicamente datos en
Some
mi
facts,
bitácora. Oh,
some facts
some facts.
that
Yes, the waste, weather, electricity. Very easy for this number, yes. Pero para comunicarme, for the communication is difficult for me todavía.
yes, yes, I know that it's a little difficult about it. But well, the good point is you needed to practice your English.
Yes, exactly.
And not only when you went to United States, in this instance, you have an opportunity to listen how is the other people um, has fluently or the pronunciation on English, because how you
Yes,
can see the Indian has a really different pronunciation that Americans. So in that instance, obviously all Americans say that definitely when you are in another country you have a different pronunciation, and yes, it's true, because
very
I
fast
have
people.
a friend. Well, I have a friend that is from India too, and he has a really other different pronunciation.
Exactly.
So by me at the first instance that I thought with him was so difficult like you, because I don't understand all of things that he says, because he express all the verbs or all the words on a different way. The sound is a little different, the pronunciation is a little different. So by me it was a little difficult to try to understand what was the general idea that he was saying. So yeah, it's really different when other people that other country talks English, that when we practice with American English.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
you
Mhm.
understand it? No, also. Well,
Yes,
I mean, you have the more the idea, because when you went to United States, you was involved in all of this vocabulary and all of this pronunciation, and at this instance, when you meet this person from India that went at your work, definitely you listen that he talks on a different way that make it at American people,
yes,
right?
yes, teacher, exactly.
Okay, great. That sounds good. That sounds good that you had the opportunity to practice your English, to see people, to listen how is the other person talking. That sounds good. Okay. So what about your last weekend? What did you do?
Um, I went to my sister house. Well, uh, birthday sister teacher, and we have a party with other friends in the in in my house.
At your home. Okay.
Yes,
How was the party?
yes, teacher.
How
It
what?
was good, teacher.
How? Okay. That sounds
Yes,
good.
good, very good. We sleep in the minute. No, no, we sleep. Uh-huh. So 4 hours? No, 4 EM. Yes, 4 o'clock
For
EM.
yeah. Oh, really? So you was a really long party.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. That sounds good. That sounds really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so um tell me. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know. Do you have any plans by this weekend?
Yes, teacher. In the afternoon, I go out with my boyfriends. Um, es que se me olvida cómo se dice festejar. Es
To
que no es
celebrate.
party. Oh,
To celebrate.
bueno, to celebrate 14 February. Um, today, teacher, we we worked this week very late. Well, today I celebrate this date. Yes, in the afternoon I go out with the restaurant and the cinema with my boyfriend.
Okay, that sounds really sweet.
Yes, yes, teacher. Oh, me
Okay,
mandó algo.
I have with you a link. This link has a lot of mm, documents, books, activities with English. So if you had the opportunity to check it, that's good. That it well, has a lot of books, um, files with books to practice the grammar. Obviously, there are a lot of books, so I don't know how much books are, but I remember there are a lot of books that you can find.
Ah, yeah,
Okay, don't
grammar.
worry. Yes, okay, don't worry.
Yeah,
We was talking about Valentine's Day. Okay, so that sounds good. So,
yes,
did you went to a restaurant? How was the restaurant? What
yes,
did you what did you eat?
is Cheesecake Factory. I like cheesecake. Well, this restaurant is new in Querétaro. I, em, ¿Cómo se? Ay, se me olvida. Yo lo conocía. Ahí, ahí se me fue la palabra, teacher. En CDMX, yo lo conocí en Ciudad de México.
I meet.
I meet,
Conocer es meet.
we
En pasado.
met.
Okay.
I met in CDMX. Well, in Querétaro is new. And, well, we go out this restaurant.
So when we went at this restaurant.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds really good. So, do you have a really romantic date?
Yes.
Well, that sounds good. In my case, well, I didn't have the opportunity. I was really busy in the work, and no, I mean, was like I don't have
To
enough time
celebrate, teacher, with your
to
boyfriend?
celebrate. No, I didn't have the opportunity. And the first because I didn't have money. I didn't have enough money.
Oh, yeah.
And the other was because I arrived at home really late. I
Ah,
arrive sometimes at 8 a.m., 8 p.m.,
oh,
9 p.m., and I went, well, I left the work so at 5, 5:20. So
very
the
late.
the bad thing is that I uh, take like 2 hours and 15 minutes to travel from my work at home at the same time at my work.
Yeah.
And my boyfriend, he leaves the work so I think at 4,
Ah,
and he takes like 1 hour 3 minutes. So in this at this instance, by me, it's difficult to
okay.
say him. I'm
Yes.
going to see you at this place because I finished the work late and
Yes.
he finished the work earlier. So
Yes.
and by
Distance.
me, it's now easy to get agree with him to went to a place. So in this
Oh,
case, the
yeah.
only thing that we did was to stay home, has dinner,
Ah,
and that's
okay.
yes, what was all the things that we did. We did.
Claro. Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Oh, teacher. Well, it's difficult.
Yes, it's a little difficult when we don't have the same schedule.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yes, but well,
Exactly.
by me it's okay. I mean, I didn't have any problem with it, so
Mhm.
what's really good.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, well, good. So, mm, I don't know.
Teacher, ¿me
Let
da un
me.
segundito? Voy y vengo.
Okay.
Listo, teacher.
Okay. So, well, I had bad notice.
Mhm.
You got a really bad grade on test.
Okay.
So I was thinking that we are going to work with other book because we need to practice all of the topics. We can't move at the book number 3 of Toshin since you learned and you really understand all the topics that are on this book.
Okay.
So to work. I prefer to work on other work, practice, uh, well, all the tenses, all the grammar
Mhm.
that move at the other book. Because in the other book, we have other new tenses, new grammar, and
Yes.
if you don't understand these topics, well,
Okay.
that's going to be the problem.
Yes.
So, and we are going to work with a lot of different books. So
Okay.
in this case, we are going to work with this. And by today, we are going to work with this. So give me a second because the book is a Shorian book. I can see actually the book, but I'm going to share the screen too. Okay, how can I share here? I want to share uh, this, but we can see it.
Se ve muy chiquito, teacher. Ahí está.
But it's not working. Okay, anyway, it's still loading. Okay, he's taking his time. Well, wait, maybe other book. Okay, this book is working.
Okay.
Okay, so while the other book is downloading, Why not we work with this? Mm, okay, so this is two present simple. Of these are jokes. Do you know what's meaning of jokes? Jokes? Yes, just get it. Okay, ready. Okay, now we continue with this book. Can you listen to me? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we have here the present simple tense. Okay. The simple is used to make simple statements of fact, to talk about things that happen repeatedly, and to describe things that are always true. So we have here an example. Present simple. I eat lunch at noon every day. She eats lunch at 2 p.m. every day. Okay, so we have to make the present simple of most verbs. We use the base form. In this case, the base form of the verb is the infinitive without to. Without to. For example, eat. It's okay. But when we have subjects with he, she, and it, we need to add the s or the es at the base form. Okay. Other thing to remember is when we have adverbs of frequency are often used with the present simple. Adverbs of frequency like every day, always, often, hardly ever. All of these adverbs of frequency that talks about something that repeat that has a repetition, that talks something that do with frequency, we definitely are talking about present simple tense.
Yes.
We have other examples. For example, further examples. We drink coffee every morning. Every morning, present simple. Drink. We start work at 9 a.m. Okay, 9 a.m. So in this case, it's something that you do during your routines. When we talk about habits, it's really common to use present simple tense. Yes,
Yes.
because so you are saying that is something that you do during your routine. It's a schedule thing that you do. The other example, they leave work at 5 p.m. This is the same. She drinks coffee every morning. He starts work at 11 a.m. and Rob leaves work at 7 p.m. Okay, so how to form sentences, phrases with simple present tense. Okay, we have the structure, the grammar is the subject plus verb plus the rest of the sentence. This is the case, the complement. So the subject, when we have the subjects, I, you, we, and they, we need to write a verb on base form. But when we have the subjects, he, she, and it, we need to add the s or es at the final of the verb. Okay, S and ES endings. With some verbs, S is added for he, she, and it, and this includes verbs ending with SH, CH, O, SS, X, and Z. For example, I go to bed. So in this case, go. By go, we need to add the ES at the end. Go, goes. He goes to bed. For example, finish. Finish ends with SH. We add the ES. Finish, finishes. I finish work. He finishes work. Okay, so this is really easy. We know that if we have the subjects he, she, and it, we need to add the S or ES at the final, at the verb. And we use the rules that we learned to make plural nouns. We use the same rules because you can applicate it here with verbs. Okay, we have other further examples. Can you read the further examples, please?
Yes, Tom does these dishes every evening. She teaches English to 6 students. He washes the windows on Fridays. He blushes when he is embarrassed.
Okay, so common mistakes forming the present simple. Okay, when the present simple is used with he, she, or it, or one person's name, it always ends in S or ES. So the common mistake is that you didn't add the S or ES. You only add the verb in definitive form. So definitely this is a mistake. We always need to add the S or ES at the end of the verb if we have the a person's name, an animal's name, maybe a country, because we are talking on third person, he, she, or it. So you need to use the verb at the end with S or ES. And the other common mistake is there is no need to add the auxiliary verb do when forming the present simple on an affirmative sentence. It's only used to form questions and negatives. So if you add the auxiliary verb do on an affirmative positive sentence, it's a mistake too. We always need to add the verb alone. You don't need the auxiliary verb by affirmative sentences. You need the auxiliary verb on sentences that are negative and questions. No more. Only on these situations. So now we have the verb be and present simple tense. Okay. We know that verb be has different meanings. We can use the verb be by talk about the age, to describe someone, to give a description, to talk where is the person from. Yes. So in this case, the important thing to remember here is that the verb be change according to the subject. If I have the subject I, the verb is am. So you have the subject you, the verb is are. You, we, and they. And if we have the subject he, she, and it, the verb is is. So we have here the grammar, in this case the subject, verb be, and rest of the sentence. In this case, we have an adjective. Okay. We have here different uses. For example, in the further example, we have I am a doctor. So in this case, we are saying what is the occupation or what is the work that the persons do. Yes, in this case, doctor. So I am a doctor. They are students. We use the verb be to talk about the age of someone. For example, my grandma is 92 years old. So we always use the verb be by age, not the verb have. The verb be is by age. Okay, we have other that is a condition, no, to be late. So we are late for work. It's a condition. He is American, the origin country that is a person, the countries of origin that is person, he is American, the nationality. And Ruby's 7 years old. This is again to age. Okay. Okay, this is other. This is the use to have. Okay. Have and has. Well, it's the only verb that don't use the rules for say that uh, pluralization to nouns, not to make nouns as plural, because in this case we know that the verbs that ends with b and e, we need to change the b by f, and no, sorry, to that. No, I'm a little confused now. When we end usually the verb ends with e, we need to only add the s at the final. But in this case, no. This is like for say it irregular, because you don't use the rules that we learn to make plural nouns. So in this case, we have two options. That is use have and has. So when we have the subjects I, you, we, and they, we use have. But when we have the subjects he, she, and it, we use has. So that's the reason that we have here a part, especially point here, the use of have and has, because this verb don't use the rules that we learn to make it plurals. Okay, so when we have the third person, he, she, and it, it's important to use has, not have. It's incorrect to say she have a dog. The correct thing is she has a dog. Okay. And well, in this case, we have further examples. Now we can use have to say that is the owner of something, or has, in this case, a relation with someone. And this is related to someone. For example, to say that it's a sister, I have a sister. We use the have and has. Okay, we can use to express that we have a symptom, that we have something that is getting bad with you, or for example, that you're the over something, that symptom. Okay, for example here, Thomas has a driving lesson today. In this case, we have this expression that he needs to do something and he has to do it. That is, and foresee that is obligatory to do it. Yes. Um, okay, okay. And the last, Sarah has coffee with Tom every Tuesday. In this case, we are expressing that the person has appointment. So we can use has to talk about appointments too. Okay, so now we have the present simple negative. Okay, to make negative sentences using be in present simple, not is added after the verb. For other verbs, the auxiliary verb do not or does not is used. Okay, so in this instance, when we have negatives with the verb be, we need to add the not next to the verb be. For example, I'm a farmer, I'm not a doctor, when we have the verb be. So how to form? Subject plus be plus not plus complement. In this case, rest of the sentence. So remember, it's really different. When we have the verb be, we only add not. But if we have a verb different verb be, we need an auxiliary verb. The auxiliary verb for simple present tense is do. So do and by I, by we, by they. But when we have third person, we are talking about he, she, and it, we need to use the auxiliary verb. We need to use the rules to make it plural. So we need to add the es at the end. So when we have he, she, and it, we need to add does. We need to add does plus not plus verb. This is the contractions. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, we have here negatives with other verbs in present simple tense. How you can see, I work outside. I do not work outside. He works inside. He doesn't or does not work inside. So remember, if we have the third person, he, she, and it, the auxiliary verb needs to end with s or es and not. And the verb is in the base form. So we only add at the verb the s or es at the end when we have an affirmative sentence. Not when we have a question and not when we have a negative statement. Why? Because we have the auxiliary verb. And the auxiliary verb is indicated that you are talking about third person. Okay, so all of this was by present simple. We have now present simple by questions. This is easy. We only move, in this case, when we have the verb be, we only move the verb be at the beginning, and we change, not we move or we replace the verb be and the subject. So we write first verb be, continue with subject and complement. And it's the same by questions with other verb different verb be. When we have a different verb, we need, in this case, remember, we need to use the auxiliary verb. We continue with the subject, we continue with the verb, and we continue with a complement. Remember, when we have the third person, we don't need to use the s at the final of the verb because we have an auxiliary verb. The auxiliary verb is indicated that we are talking about a third person. Okay, so that was present simple tense. Do you have any questions about present simple tense?
No, teacher, thank you.
Okay, so now we have present continuous tense. Okay, we use present continuous to talk about continued actions. actions that are happening at the present moment, at the moment of speaking too. So in this case, it's formed with be and present participle. Okay, so in this case, present continuous is used to describe a current continued action. So the action began at the past, you continue doing now. So in this case, we need to use present continuous tense. For example, I start a book yesterday. I start a book yesterday. So now I continue reading because I didn't finish the book. So in this case, if I express someone that I'm reading a book, but I start reading this book yesterday, I need to say I'm reading a new book because I continue doing it because the activity didn't end. The activity continue. Yes? Okay.
Teacher,
So, well,
teacher, question.
yes.
Nada más para confirmar. Usually, often, always is present simple, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Ok, ok. Ajá. Every day, así, todas esas son para present simple. Es que ahí es
Yes.
donde me
When
confundo.
we talk about adverb of frequency, definitely is present simple because we are seeing that happen frequently. It is
Ajá.
something that you do frequently, talking about a habit, talking about routine, present simple sense.
Ok.
Present
Usually,
simple sense.
often, igual, ¿no? Bueno, ese es sí.
Yes.
Yes. Ok, thank you.
Okay. So I was saying, when we are doing an activity, the activity starts in the past. You continue doing the activity because the activity didn't end. So you need to use present continuous tense. So like the example that I say, you start reading a book yesterday. You want to express someone that you read a new book, but if you start reading the book yesterday, you continue doing the activity. So in this case, you are reading a book. So you continue reading the book. So you need to use present continuous tense. Okay. So now, in this case, we have this expression of these sentences. This situation. Julie usually wears jeans, but today she's wearing a dress. Okay. We have two sentences. This is a situation. This is a situation with Julie. Okay, Julie do something uh, that usually, well, we have expression that something that usually do Julie. In this case, wear jeans. This is activity that do it frequently. Wear jeans. The situation is frequently by Julie. But today, okay, so Julie is not doing this activity. Today, now, she's wearing a dress. Okay, so we are saying that she is not wearing or she isn't wearing jeans because she's wearing a dress now. So in this case, she interrupts the repeated action, the activity that she usually do by do other activity different. So we can use this type of situations too. We can talk about two situations. First situation, present simple, and the situation that interrupt the situation of present simple. So this is really common. For example, I usually I usually go at um, at market at 9 a.m. at Saturdays. But today I am giving class. I am giving class. So I didn't went at the supermarket. That is something that I usually do because in this case I am giving class. Yes, this is clear.
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. So we have some expressions that help us to indicate that we are talking about present continuous. For example, when we have today, when we have now, at at this moment, when we have this moment, this month, this year. Yes, when we have these expressions, we definitely are talking in present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. Okay, other important thing to remember is that we need to add the verb on gerund. The verb on gerund, and we need to use the verb be. So we not only write the verb gerund, and we not only write the verb be. We need to use both. Both the verb be and the verb in gerund. For example, we are walking the dog. If we only say we walk the dog, has other meaning that we are walking the dog. We walk the dog. Present simple. We walk the dog every morning. At the different that, but today we are walking the dog at evening. So that's different.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. This is the spelling rules. Okay, questions in present continuous. When we need to use present continuous with a question, we need to put first the is, continue with the he, and the verb in gerund. So in this case, we only change the place of the verb and the subject. We change it. We change them. So in this case, he's playing tennis. Is he playing tennis? Yes. Yes, he is doing. No, no, he is not. Okay, negative. When we have present simple and we need to write or we need to say a negative statement, the not is always next to the verb be, not next to the verb. Only by the verb be. This case, he is not wearing a hat. The other example, he is wearing a tie, but he is not or he isn't wearing a hat. Always the not is next to the verb be, no next to the verb in gerund. Overview. Okay, difference. Present simple and present continuous. Present simple is used to talk about permanent situations, regular occurrences, things that are always true, repeat actions, an ongoing stage. For example, the sun rises in the east. And this is always true. This is a fact. The sun never rises in the west, in the north, and the south. Always is in the east. So we need to use present simple when we are talking about facts. For example, when we have the sentence the water boils at 100 Celsius. This is always true. The water always do it at this temperature, not when we have other. The water didn't boils at don't boils at 1 Celsius or 5 Celsius or 98 Celsius. It's always at 100 Celsius. Always. When we have a fact, we need to use present simple tense. For example, other example, Mexico City. Mexico City is in the middle of the country, for see that. And it's a fact. And it's a fact. Mexico City is not in the north of Mexico, and it's not in the west, it's not on the east, and it's not in the south. It's in the middle of the country. For example, when we talk about I don't know, the bee, the bee is an insect, and it's a fact too. The bee is not at a mammal. The bee is not I don't know, a ruminant. No, definitely the bee is an insect, and it's a fact too. So if you have facts that are, in this case, for say, general knowledge, we need to use present simple, not present continuous, not other tense. Present simple. Yes. Another example may be the trees are plants. Is the same. The kingdom
Yeah.
of the plants it's different than the kingdom of the mammals, at the kingdom of the animals, at the kingdom of other lives. So if we have a fact, present simple tense. Okay, so different present continuous. We use present continuous to refer to temporal situations, repeat actions around the present moment, and ongoing actions in the present moment. Okay, temporary situations. When we are talking about that I'm not doing the thing that I usually do, maybe my habit, maybe it's something that I do in my routine, because I'm doing other thing different. So, and this is temporary. This is not by all. It is not going to be by forever. It's going to be only for this instance because I can do that thing that I usually do. So in this case, for example, I am drinking, I don't know, I am drinking soda. And I am doing this at this moment, but I usually drink water. So I usually drink water, but maybe I don't have water. Or maybe I'm not at home, or maybe I am at a restaurant. So maybe I am at a restaurant and I said, okay, I usually drink water, but at that instance, in this situation, I want soda, and it's okay. This is temporary situation. Okay, repeat actions around the present moment. Okay,
Okay.
for example, um, around the present moment. Okay, something that is at the present moment. Actions that are happening at the moment. For example, you can say Okay. My dog is barking. My dog is barking now. And this is something that is happening. My dog is barking and someone is uh, walking across the street. So that's the reason that my dog is barking. So in this case, two actions are happening at the moment, at the present moment. So in this case, when we want to describe something that happens at the moment that you are speaking, definitely you need to use present continuous tense. For example, now that I'm talking, I listen that the birds are singing. I listened that uh, is the is dropping the water. No, it's raining. Now that I'm talking, I can see that the sun is shining. Or maybe imagine you are on work, you are talking with a friend, okay, and all the things that you are seeing around that are happening at that moment you want to describe, you need to use present continuous tense too. For example, you are talking with a friend and you see a friend that is walking with in front of you, and this person is walking with other friend. Okay, all of this that I'm describing, I am saying in present continuous tense because in this case we think that we are in this moment, at this situation, we are doing that thing. Yes, but remember, this is always by something that is at the present.
Yeah.
Definitely, if I change it to past, is different. But because we are saying that this happened in the past. But now, in this case, we are situation in this moment that we are thinking, that we are imagine that we are in this place, in this situation, and this is happening now. Okay. Any questions about different present simple and present continuous?
No, teacher, thank you, ya está más claro. Es que, o sea, ya lo sabía, pero al momento del examen me confundí por completo. Entonces, está bien el repaso, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Mm, Present simples with be are formed different from verbs. Questions. Well, this is easy. Mm, Okay, this is the same. Okay, important. The present simple and present continuous are used in different situations. There are different ways to form questions and negatives with these sentences. Okay, for example, Giorgio plays golf every weekend. Okay, so we have that this is a repeat action. This is something that he usually do. Plays golf every weekend. At the different, Julia is playing lots of golf this day. Okay, yes, this is a repeat action, but this action is happening around the present moment. This is by a temporary situation. He stored it because he didn't usually do. And at this moment, maybe he's playing a lot of golf these days because he's practicing by something. Maybe he's practicing to play it with friends, or maybe he's start learning, or he's taking a class, or maybe now in this moment is happening this, and maybe this is going to be happening always. We don't know. We definitely don't know. But in this case, we are only expressing that this repeat action is happening around the present moment. The other Robert lives in London. Okay, this is a fact. This is a counting stage. Robert lives in London. At the moment, Robert is watching TV. Okay, at the moment. So this is an ongoing action in the present moment. Something that is that's happening maybe now, at this moment. Do you have any questions about it? No? Yes? Questions?
No, they no,
Hello?
teacher.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Yes?
Yes. Yes, I
Okay.
can hear you now. This is imperatives. This is easy to.
¿Sabe que también me confundí, teacher? El uso del tú. No sé si vamos a hacer como repaso. Ya vi que algunas tenían como ejemplos de cuándo usarlo y cuándo no. Ahí también me confundí. Y creo que era en presente simple.
Yes. Yes. Ahorita pasamos a esa
Okay.
parte.
Yes.
Vamos a pasado. No, pasado simple, pasado continuo. Futuro. Luego. Bueno, sí, a ver. Vamos a verlo de to. Ahorita que tenemos fresco lo de el verbo. El verbo.
El presente, ¿no? Porque es que justo
Ajá,
es donde...
presente. Ajá, el presente continuo. Es ¿cómo se llamaba?
Used to.
Verb
Over to.
plus preposition.
Yes.
Ajá, pero quiero la página. Explanation. Okay. Verbs and prepositions. Dependent prepositions. Okay. Some verbs. Okay, give me a second. I need to check it first. Okay. Okay, yes. Verbs plus preposition. Dependent preposition. Some verbs are usually followed by a preposition before the object of the verb. Okay, in this case, we have an object. For example, get married to someone, to something, for something, at a place, in a town. Okay, when we have, in this case, other noun, don't have nothing. In this case, only write the verb on the correct tense. Arrive at place. I arrive at a place or the event. But we want prepositions or verb plus preposition and other verb. In this case, I think that this is not the topic. The topic is other. Preposition list. Mm, mm. Okay. Check this. Okay, we have, for example, we arrive in Rome. Arrive at station. Okay, when we have next to the preposition at a normal object or a subject, a noun, we only write the verb on the normal way, in this case, on the normal tense. If you have, for example, past simple, we arrive in Rome. If we have present continuous, why are you looking at me? If we have a past simple, she didn't invite us to the party. Don't happen nothing. But what happened when we have a verb plus preposition plus, I think is condition or other verb plus verb. Verb plus preposition plus verb. Because I want some examples to work with each, but I don't remember. We are close, but not really closer. Verb ing, verbs ing, adjective plus preposition plus gerund. No. But I can see it. Okay, maybe if we check this. Okay, maybe if we change this preposition. Oops. Plus, where is plus? Verb. No, because that sounds like phrasal verbs, but I don't want phrasal verbs. Okay, I don't know, but we can work another way. You continue seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. How can I where okay. Yes. Okay. What happened when we have a verb plus preposition plus other verb? Okay, the thing that we need to understand, that we need to know, it's when we have a verbs like want, like have, like go, want, have, go, need, want, have, go, need. Um, okay, yes, one, have, go, and need, and we want to express now that you want and do a something. For example, want dance, querer bailar. No, in this case, want dance. We need to use a preposition. Okay, so a preposition in this case is to. Want to, and you say dance. But you have all the options just to say it. We can say want dancing. So in case it's want dancing. No, dancing. Okay, well, when we want dancing. Okay, when we say that we want to do this activity, we have two options to express the activity. We can use a preposition and we can use the gerund form. Okay, the important thing to remember here is when we have a verb plus other verb, when we write two verbs on a sentence, the first verb, the first verb, you need to write it on the correct tense. For example, want to dance. Okay, maybe imagine that you want to dance, but yesterday, not now, not today. In this case, so I wanted to dance. Wanted to dance. I wanted to dance. I write the verb want on past simple tense because I wanted yesterday, not today. Yes. So in this case, the first verb, you need to use the first verb on the correct tense. Okay. And if you write to, you need to write the next verb on infinitive way. I wanted to dance yesterday. I wanted to dance yesterday. The second verb is an infinitive way. But if I didn't write it to, if I didn't write it to, I need to use the gerund, the ing. I wanted dancing yesterday. And both options are okay. It's right.
¿Se lo puedo
Yes?
decir en español nada más para ver si me quedó claro?
Okay.
Cuando son dos verbos, se tiene que utilizar el tú. Cuando se utiliza el ing, no se utiliza el tú, ¿verdad?
Okay, yes.
Ok.
Yes. This is right.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay. So now. Oh. Okay. So what happened when we have, for example, a different preposition? Okay. For example, when we don't have to, when we have at, when we have in, when we have on. When we have a different preposition, we definitely need to write the verb ing. Always. Always. For example, I am good at dancing. I am good at dancing. So in this case, ends with ing. Dancing. Yes? This is okay? We are okay?
Ahí, ¿por qué no se utilizaría el tú, teacher? I am good to dancing. Ah, no, porque ya tiene el ing, cierto. Cierto, cierto. Entonces, at, in, and on. Ok.
Cualquier otro. Cualquier otro.
Yes,
Tal
yes,
vez no es
okay.
at, tal vez no es in, tal vez no es on. Puede ser, no sé, otra preposición como by.
Yes,
¿Ves? Siempre que
okay.
tengas una preposición que sea diferente a tu verbo va a ir en gerundio. Siempre. ¿Yes?
Okay, yes. Ya entendí. Thank you, teacher.
Ok. Ahora, am, ¿qué pasa cuando tengo can? O could, o would. Siempre que tengo can, could o would, porque es un verbo también, son dos verbos. El verbo es can, el verbo es could. ¿Yes? Bueno, en este caso would no, porque es más como auxiliar. Pero cuando tengo can o could, always write the verb on infinitive form. For example, I can swim. I can swim. Um, very, very well. I can swim very well. So when we always have can and could, the verb is an infinitive form. Always. We can write I can swimming. I can swimming. This is incorrect. This is definitely incorrect. Okay.
¿Cuál teacher? Perdón, ahí me perdí. I can see very well. ¿Está mal? Yo puedo nadar muy bien.
Swimming very well.
Ah, sí, con la
Incorrect.
ing. Ah, ya, ya. Yo puedo nadando bien. Yes, okay.
This is definitely incorrect.
Yes. Okay.
Swimming is incorrect. You will only write it can was verb and infinitive. Always. Swimming is incorrect. Always. Okay. So if we have the next okay, if we have the next exercise. Give me a second. For example, E plus need plus by plus I don't know, soup plus yesterday and we have um Sydney, Sydney, los can, los sing, los float, and we have this is an exercise, okay? I'm writing the exercise, so you can try to write the answers when I writing the exercise, okay? Sana plus have Los where? Los los every day. We have Mari los that los that los workout dog los want los bite los I don't know. Fastnet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Young. Then los go los swim los go plus swim plus pool pool plus I don't know. I indicate the time is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is the exercise. Can you see the exercise?
Yes.
Okay, so when you get ready, tell me, okay?
Pero, ¿en qué? O sea, de acuerdo a las preposiciones, ¿verdad, teacher?
You need to rewrite a sentence. That's it.
Escribirlas.
Reescribirlas.
Yes. Okay. Listo, teacher.
Okay, so what's else word by the first?
¿Cómo?
What's else word by the first? The answer.
Ah, o sea, que las haga preguntas.
No, the answer. What is the answer?
Ah, la respuesta. Pero no entendí, o sea, de acuerdo a qué o cómo.
You need to rewrite the sentences. Necesitas reescribir las oraciones. Aquí nada más puse cada uno con plus. Tú tienes que escribir las oraciones.
Ah, ok, ok, de acuerdo a lo que hemos visto ahorita, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Oh, me confundí. Ok.
I'm going to go at the bathroom. Okay, so give me a second. I'm going to turn off. Where I am? Ah, it's here. I'm going to turn off the microphone and I'm going to back it. The
Ok.
exercise. Okay, back. I have other
Listo.
exercise too.
Ok, esas
Other
ya las
more.
terminé.
Other one more. Give me a second.
Ah, ok.
Eh, um,
Teacher puede
eh,
ser futuro, ¿verdad?
I don't know. It
Ok,
depends.
ok.
Okay. Not plus uh, not plus B plus always oops, plus I forget it. No, it's always want plus drink and plus coffee. This is one more. One more. Not plus always plus want plus drink plus coffee.
A ver, listo, teacher.
Okay, so what's the answer for the first?
He need, en pasado, need to buy soap yesterday.
He need
Él necesitó
to
comprar
buy
soap ayer.
soap yesterday. Yes, on past.
En paz, yes.
The next.
Nada más ahí me quedó duda. Cuando, es que me confundo un poco en esa parte. O sea, sé que es pasado, el pasado en the need, cuando
Need
es
it.
he no lleva ese, ¿verdad?
No, it's need it. It's on past.
Sí, yes, ok. Nada más era
You
confirmar.
need it.
Need it, ajá. Bueno, la que sigue, yo le puse, o cambié un poquito, le puse in Sydney, you can sing loud.
Can't, okay, puede ser can't.
Ajá, can sings y así le puse una S. En sí,
No, because you have
en-
can.
yes. Ah, sí. No. En sí.
Yes,
Ah,
it's
cuando lleva
can.
can, no lleva ese, ¿verdad?
No.
Ok. En Sydney, you can sing loud.
Sydney can sing loud. Loudly in this case.
Loading.
Can sing loudly. Okay. The next number 3.
Susana has wears uniform every day.
Has words? Has words?
Hat wears.
Has wear.
Ajá.
No. Definitely is incorrect.
Susana has wears.
No.
Bueno, no, tiene que usar uniforme todos los días. Where's
What
no
did
se
you
le
do
agrega una S. Es que yo le puse una S a where's.
No. Ya estás diciendo has y luego estás haciendo where's. ¿Qué hiciste en la primera que no estás haciendo en la tercera?
Usé un tú.
Ok. ¿Y por qué en la tercera no llevaría un tú?
Yes, is correct. Entonces sería Susana has to wears uniform every day.
Okay, it's again correct too. It's not wears. Wear. Susanna has to wear uniform every day. Not wears.
Ah,
Wears
porque ya
in
tiene el
correct.
has.
Yes. And the other is because you have the two. And next to the verb, and next to the two, preposition two, you need to write the verb on the infinitive.
Okay.
Susanna has to wear uniform. Or Susanna has wearing uniform every day. And it's correct too.
A ver, un segundo, déjame voy a anotar eso.
Remember, you have two options. You use the to or use the gerund by the second verb.
Ok, entonces quedaría Susana has to wear uniform every day.
Okay. The next.
Mara is bad at workout.
Mari, o bueno, Mara
Así, Mari is bad
is bad
at
at
workout.
working out. At working out.
Yes.
It's not
Mara
work
is
out.
bad
It's at
at
working
working
out.
out.
You
Working
have
out.
at, not to.
Ok. Yes, ok. 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 The next le puse dog want bite. A ver. The postman.
Okay, but it's incorrect too.
Perro quiere morder. Dog wants to bite the postman.
Dog wants to buy postman.
Teacher, ahí por
Okay.
ejemplo la S sí lleva, ¿no? Porque el tú va después.
Pues igual en la primera, la de Susana, Susana has. Susana has to wear.
Yes. Yes. Want.
Dog
No, pero
wants to
aquí es
buy.
want. Want. Sería want to bite.
Wants to buy.
Want to buy. Ok. Yes. Se le agregó la S. Want to buy the postman. La que sigue le puse Jonesman. No. Will go
Okay.
swimming in the pool these days.
We'll go to swimming. Or we'll go swimming.
Will go swimming in the pool this day. Quiere nadar.
Podría ser,
O
pero
sería
podría ser presente continuo.
Yeoman go to swimming.
Algo falta todavía.
Goes to swimming. A ver. Goes.
Presente continuo.
Quiere nadar. Going to swim. No, porque si quiere ir. No. Go to swimming in the
Algo
pool.
falta. No estás escribiendo bien el presente continuo, le falta algo. O sea, el going to swim o going swimming podría ser, pero falta algo. El presente continuo es el que no estás escribiendo
Ah,
bien.
yes. Exactly. Jonesman is go to swimming.
Are. Man, no man.
Are.
Plural. Ellos.
Pero
Is man, no man.
no
Young
era,
man,
Joe,
young man.
Joe no es joven, teacher.
Pero está en men, no man.
Entonces, ok. Entonces sería are go to swimming.
E.
Es en plural.
Ajá, no es.
Pues
Ups.
ajá, entonces déjeme lo escribo bien que lo escribí yo mal. Young men are go to swimming in the pool this day.
Are going.
Are going?
Ajá, are going.
Are going
Subject plus be plus ing. Yeomen are going.
to swim
Ajá. At the pool these days.
in the pool these days. To swim, going to swim in the pool these days. Okay.
Oh, they are going swimming at the pool these days. Pero suena muy raro porque ya llevas dos ing, right?
Ajá, exacto. Ok.
And the
La que
last,
sí le puse not always one, bueno, no siempre quiere, not always want to drink coffee.
ajá, not always wants to drink coffee. Easy. Ok, hagamos otros ejemplos.
Yes.
Ok. Okay, other example. Maybe I'm thinking. Mm, I was podría ser watch plus play plus vamos a poner un deporte. Watch play. Fútbol. Louder. Um, podría ser he ate plus small. Uh, just
Ryan. Creo que es Ryan. No, si es así. Ryan. Lost. Love. Lost. See. Forest. Forest. Let's go. Let's walk. Let's this. Bueno, morning. Eso es lo que voy a poner en paréntesis. Que ahorita no. Ups. No es after. Entonces, van 4. Ya sé. You los want. Los go. Y este va a ser question. Podría ser. Y ya sé. Esta vamos a ponerla. Poner aquí. You plus sleep plus bueno, más bien faltaría aquí. Plus sleep. Este va junto. All right. You have plus sleep plus 1 when you arrived at home. Todo eso va junto. ¿Cuántas voy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Con eso 6. Ok, ¿ya lo ves? ¿Grande?
Yes, teacher.
Ok.
A ver, listo, teacher.
Okay, so what's the first answer?
I am watching to play football my daughter.
I am watching the play
To play football
at my
my
daughter. No. I am watching to play football at my daughter.
Okay.
Number 2.
He doesn't hate the smoke.
Again, sorry.
He doesn't hate the smoke.
The
He.
smoke. The
Huh?
smoke. He doesn't hate the smoke.
The
Or
smoke.
to smoke.
Oh.
To or the. To smoke. The smoke.
The smoke. El smoke.
Bueno, es que no es smog, porque smog es de el contaminante, smog, y este es smog de verbo.
Oh.
De smoking, smoke cigarette, fumar.
Yes. Entonces sería, odia, to smoke.
Ajá, to smoke. He doesn't hate smog. He
O yo lo
doesn't
tomé
hate.
como el humo.
No.
Ok, entonces sí está bien. He doesn't hate to smoke.
Ajá, to smoke.
Okay. Luego la que sigue le puse Ryan loves to see forest.
Ajá, Ryan loves to see forest. The forest.
The
Ryan
forest.
loves to see the forest. The forest. El bosque. The forest.
El bosque, sí, cierto, me faltó de. Luego, we went to walk this morning.
Uh-huh. We went to walk this morning. We went to walk this morning. Or we went walking this morning. Okay. El que sigue.
Do you want to go?
Ajá. Do you want to go? O quedamos que si es así, want to. Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Que
Do
se
you wanna
pronuncia,
go?
pero pues al final es want to go. Yes.
¿Tú quieres
Do
ir?
you wanna
Y
go?
por ejemplo, si fuera are you want to go, ¿qué sería, teacher? ¿Se puede? Are you want to go?
¿Estás tú querer
¿Queriendo?
ir?
Tiene nada que ver, ¿verdad? Estás tú querer ir. Más bien sí.
Más bien, are you wanting go? ¿Estás tú queriendo ir? No, definitivamente no puede ir en continuo.
Está raro, ¿no? Ujú.
No, continuo no. Queriendo no va en continuo. El querer definitivamente no va en continuo.
Es do you want to go?
¿Quieres ir? Do you wanna go? ¿Quieres ir?
Do you wanna go?
The last.
You have to sleep when you arrive at home.
You have. Tuviste que dormir. You have to sleep when you arrived. Porque llegaste a casa.
¿Cómo sería? Perdón, teacher, es que me perdí.
You
¿You
have.
qué?
Have. En
Has.
pasado. Have. En pasado.
Ah, H-A-D, ¿verdad?
Ujú. Tú tuviste que dormir cuando llegaste a casa.
Pero sí sería you had to sleep.
Ajá, you have to sleep. Have to sleep. Pasado.
Or arrived, ¿no?
When you arrived at home. Es como tipo, tuviste que dormirte si llegaste a casa. Algo así. O cuando llegaste a casa.
Had to sleep. Cuando tú llegaste a casa. Ujú.
Ujú. Ok. ¿Dudas? ¿Preguntas?
No, teacher.
No. Ok. Ahora regresamos al libro. No. Ujú. Estamos en el libro.
Nos quedamos en past simple.
Y vamos a ir con past simple tense. This is present porque es color red. Okay, the past simple tense. Past simple. We use the past simple to talk about complete actions that happened at a fixed time in the past. So it is the most common used past tense in English. Okay, we have regular verbs in past simple. Okay, we note that the regular verbs only end with ed at final, like wash, washed, like, liked, dance, danced. We only add the ed. This is the grammar, subject, past, the verb, and rest of the sentence. Okay, most of the verbs in past simple do not change with the subject. So in this case, we only write a verb on the past simple tense, and that's it. On the simple form of past, we have further examples. Last night, I watched a documentary about Italy. Last Friday, I danced with friends. Tom usually drives to work, but yesterday he walked instead. Heather, sorry. Okay, when you listen someone that is story, no, it's Boston sneezing. You usually say bless you. For example, now that I blessing, you need to say bless you. That I sneezing, you need to say bless you. Okay. Always when you hear someone that is sneezing, you say bless you. It's like the same on Spanish. Salud. Bless you. Okay. Hello.
Yes, teacher.
¿Qué dije? ¿Qué fue lo último que dije?
Yes. El uso del past.
No. When you hear someone that is sneezing, you need to say bless you. When you hear someone that is sneezing, you need to say bless you.
La última palabra me queda duda. La you, algo así.
Bless you. Okay, pero ¿qué dice al inicio? When you hear someone that is sneezing, you need to say bless you. When you hear
Cuando tú
or listen, when you
escuchas.
listen, when you hear someone,
Ay, se volteó.
sorry, when you hear someone, no viene en el libro, ¿eh? When you hear someone that is sneezing, someone that is sneezing, you need to say bless you.
Ay, no, no lo entiendo.
When you hear someone that is sneezing, porque no viene en el libro, te estoy dando una indicación, te estoy hablando de una situación. When you hear someone,
Algo.
cuando you hear someone sneezing, you need to say bless you. ¿De qué hablo? ¿De qué estoy hablando?
Cuando tú escuchas a alguien decir, es que
Sneezing.
ni si.
Sneezing. Sneezing. Achoo.
Estornudar. Yes. Cuando tú escuchas a alguien estornudar, tú necesitas algo así.
You need to say.
Tú necesitas ver.
Bless you. Say.
Decir.
Say.
Salud.
Bless you.
Bless you es salud, ¿no, teacher?
Ajá.
Oh, yeah.
So when you hear someone sneezing, you need to say bless you. Porque hace rato estornudé. Dijo, esto es lo que te dije. Ok.
Ay, teacher, sorry.
Cuando escuches a alguien que hace, que estornuda, hay que decir bless you.
I'm sorry. Yo pensé que estabas explicando, no sé, como que me perdí un poquito en la lección y estornudó y dije, bueno, sigue diciendo y ya, me perdí. I'm sorry.
No. Okay. So we continue. Heather cleaned her bedroom last weekend before the party. Tom shaved off his beard yesterday, and afterward, Nia listened to music and started reading a new book.
Teacher, ya no estoy viendo la pantalla.
¿Ya estás viendo la pantalla? Segundo.
Ahí está. Ahí se ve.
Okay, so all of these are the examples. Last night, past simple. Last Friday, past simple. Yesterday, past simple. Last weekend, past simple.
Yes.
After, okay, well, when we talk about something before to do something, past simple.
Yes.
Okay. The spellings roots to ed. Okay, irregular verbs, the same. Remember, we have some verbs that are irregular, like go, they have, do, put, come, or see. Past simple negatives, okay. When we have a sentence or a statement that is a negative, we need an auxiliary verb too. But the auxiliary verb is only used with verb different to verb be. For example, here, played. I played tennis last week, but I didn't play yesterday. So the auxiliary verb by past simple tense is did. But a verb different to verb be. Obviously, if it's the verb be, you write the verb be. Yes, I was not, we were not, etc. This is two questions. This is the, okay. Now, different past, simple past continuous. Okay, past continuous. We use past continuous to talk about actions or events that were in progress in a period of time. In this case, in period of time in the past. Okay, so in this case, in that period of the past, the activity was in progress. Yes, the activity, the event was in progress. They were in progress. For example, yesterday I went to work, and I usually works. I usually work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So at, I don't know, 12 at 12 at 12, just maybe at 12 at midday, I was um I was taking a coffee while I was attending a meeting. Yes, I was working, but I was drinking a coffee. Yes, and this happened when I was at work, when I was working. Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, other example. Yesterday went you went to okay, you went to a party. Oh well, the last week you had a party. You had a party the last week, and I don't know, at midnight you was dancing with someone, with your boyfriend maybe. You was dancing with your boyfriend while your friends was getting drunk. Yes, and all
Yeah.
of this happened at that moment. Obviously, the activities end, but when we are trying to say or trying to say someone something that was happening at that activity that you did, or when you are describing all the activities that you did when you was at that period of time, you need to use past continuous tense. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, we use past continuous tense to talk about actions that were in the progress in a certain time in the past and in a specific period of times. In this case, in period of time that was in the past. So in this case, the past continuous shows the action that went on for some time, but it's now finished. For example, here we have 11:30. Okay, you can see that they sit and 12. They sit and eating and 12:30. Okay, so maybe they start eating at 11:30 and take 1 hour to have the eating, to have the lunch, to have the dinner, to have the meal. So in this case, I was eating lunch with a friend because describe all the activity that he did at this period of time.
Ahí, teacher, para diferenciar, por ejemplo, si yo digo I am eating o eating lunch with a friend, quiere decir que tiene que venir un right now o un algo así, ¿no? O sea, de que en el momento o en the moment, ¿no? Para poder diferenciar de I am eating a I was eating. Yes.
Ok, esa puede ser una opción, pero también, bueno, cuando es escrito sí. Pero, por
Ajá.
ejemplo, si tú estás hablando con alguien, I am eating a lunch with a friend, y estás hablando con esa persona justo en ese momento está haciendo esa actividad.
Entonces, pero la empezó en el pasado.
No. I am eating a lunch with a friend.
Ah, I am, yes.
De
Ajá,
repente le marcas, no sé, por teléfono. ¿Qué estás haciendo? I am eating lunch with a friend. Estoy
ahí sí
comiendo
puede
con un
que.
amigo. Ah, ok, sorry. I call you back later. Te hablo
Yes.
más tarde. Yes. La diferencia de, ¿qué crees? ¿No? I was eating a lunch with a friend that I didn't see for a long period of time. ¿No? Estabas comiendo con un amigo que no había visto por mucho tiempo. Yes. También aquí depende mucho el contexto. Tal vez no te están diciendo yesterday, now, today.
Pero como la llamada es en un momento, algo
Puede
así,
ser
¿no?
una llamada, puede ser durante la conversación,
Ok.
¿no? Por ejemplo, en el otro, así como de llega y de repente dice, you didn't guess. I was sitting and watching with a friend that I didn't see for a long period of time. He was really, no, he really changed. He was really different that I remember. Y nunca, en ningún momento te dijo ayer, pero ya queda implícito que lo hizo ayer, o maybe lo hizo hace una semana, que ya lo hizo,
Yes.
que pasó.
Ok.
¿Eh?
Ok.
Aquí. Depende mucho de lo que quieres expresar, es el tiempo verbal que vas a usar. Si estás hablando de algo que ya pasó y quieres hablar sobre esa situación que pasó y quieres contar todo lo que pasó en ese momento, tienes que utilizar pasado continuo. A diferencia de que quieres hablar de todas las acciones que están pasando o que están ocurriendo en este momento, tienes que utilizar presente continuo. Yes.
Ok.
Okay. Vale, entonces continuamos con, ok, they was eating lunch, no, together at 11:30 to 12:30. But how you can see at 12 p.m., someone is knocking. Someone is knocking in the door. So in this case, I knocked on your door at noon, but you wouldn't home. What were you doing? Okay, so what do you think? He was eating lunch with a friend. Yes. Y todo pasó en el pasado. Se quedó en el pasado. Ok, yo toqué tu puerta a mediodía, pero no estabas en cosa. ¿Qué estabas haciendo? Pues, ¿qué crees? Que estaba comiendo o estaba almorzando con un amigo. Tal vez no estaba en su casa. Pero en ese momento en el que justo tocó la puerta, en ese periodo de tiempo, él estaba comiendo. Él estaba almorzando.
Ok. Yes.
So in this case, we have two different ways. something that is happening in a specific period of time and something that happened during this period of time. But that's different.
Okay.
For third examples, this time last week we were hiking in Peru. He didn't go out because he was working late. When I lost my camera, we were swimming in the sea. The last time I saw him, he was washing his car. Okay. So, ok, aquí tenemos algo muy importante, que justo lo que estamos hablando. El storytelling. Usamos pasado continuo a menudo cuando utilizamos el storytelling como un conjunto de escenas que describen una situación. Entonces, ¿qué es storytelling?
Como algo que ya pasó. Story, es usado en el storytelling. Historia dicha. Algo como que describió una acción.
Son menos.
Sí, ya pasó.
Ok. Storytelling es como un cuento, cuentos, historias. Entonces, a menudo lo usamos en cuentacuentos, en historias, como un conjunto de escenas que describen una situación. Por ejemplo, it was a beautiful day. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. Children were laughing and playing in the street. This is storytelling. Un cuento, un relato.
Ah, ok. Yes.
Cuenta, cuenta. Ok. Y aquí pues estamos describiendo situaciones en esa escena. Yes. Todas en pasado. Past continuous and past simple. Okay, differences. When English uses the past continuous and past simple together, the past continuous describes a longer background action, and the past simple describes a shorter action that interrupts the background action. For example, I was taking a photo when a monkey grabbed my camera. Since this key was taken, this is the longer and background action. At the different, a monkey grabbed my camera. This is a shorter background action. So the activity shorter grabbed interrupts the activity long taken. So it's really normal to use continuous and past simple, not past simple and continuous
Past continue.
when we are talking with something that get interrupted by an action. For example, yesterday I was working in front of the computer when a coworker saved me. Did you already finish the last? Did you already finish the? I don't know the document. And I say no. I am working on it. Yes, this is clear. I was working in front of the computer when a coworker said me. Esa actividad se interrumpió cuando él me habló. Yes.
Ok. Ahí igual están los dos, ¿no?
Ajá. Past continuous and past simple. We have other examples. Okay, this is graphed me. How you can see, for example, see here in the camera? No, he was taking the photos and the
Yes.
monkey graphed me. ¿Qué sería graphed me? De acuerdo con la imagen.
Robó mi cámara. Grabó, robó. Sería más bien como interrumpió. Rabbit. Cuando un mono
Casi. Más bien la agarró, la tomó.
la tomó.
Ajá, la tomó, la agarró. O sea, yo estaba tomando cuando de repente, ay, la agarró.
Yes.
Further examples. He was sunbathing when it starts to rain. And here you can see, he was sunbathing. You see the clothes and started to rain. So he wrote. So now he is not sunbathing. Another example. He was sleeping when the phone rang. Okay, you can see he's sleeping. Ring, ring. So now he is not sleeping. The phone rang. I was moving the lawn when you called. Okay, we have he or she is moving the lawn. So we have here the phone that is ringing, ring, ring. So in this case, she interrupted activity because you called. Another example. I was having a bath when you knocked. Okay, so he's having a bath. This is when someone knocked. So he's not having a bath now. Any questions about it?
No, no teacher.
Okay. Present perfect we didn't learn. And I think the next is future. Okay, yes, this is future. Okay. So again, an activity. So I lost drink plus soda plus when plus she plus each plus salad. And Tere lost Tron plus R plus someone plus showed plus hair. Bird plus sing plus cat plus jump plus sailing. Más bien, faltaría por aquí, when La 3. She lost dance lost you lost oh yes. Yesterday. Yesterday. 1, 3, 4. Falta una. I was go was a go plus E plus movie plus when plus you plus E. Well, not working. Work. Okay. Can you see it bigger?
Yes, teacher.
Again, like the last activities, you need to rewrite the sentence on the correct way. Okay.
Okay. A ver, listo, teacher.
Okay, so what's the word first?
I was drinking soda when she ate salad.
Pero, ¿crees que esa actividad interrumpa la actividad que está haciendo?
No, más bien sería como una explicación que si yo estaba bebiendo soda cuando ella estaba comiendo ensalada. Cuando ella comió
Entonces,
ensalada.
cuando ella estaba comiendo ensalada.
Entonces sería también así. She was eating
Salad. She was
salad.
eating
Ajá.
salad. Porque ambas acciones están pasando al mismo momento. Más ninguna interrumpió la otra acción.
Oh, ya. Ok. I was drinking soda when was eating salad.
When she was eating salad. She was eating salad. Let's see.
There was raining in the park when someone shouldered her.
Showed her.
Showed her.
Ajá. Esa sí interrumpe su acción.
Pero sí sería en pasado, ¿no? Showed.
Ujú.
Ah,
Showed
bueno, showed.
her.
Ajá.
Ella estaba corriendo cuando alguien le gritó. Ah, pues se detiene. Si alguien te grita, pues te detienes, ¿no? Ah, ¿qué pasó? ¿No?
Yes.
Y la que sigue.
Beers. A ver. Beers were saying when the cat jumped in the ceiling.
The birds were singing. Pero ¿crees que si el gato salta al techo,
Yes.
interrumpa la acción de las aves?
Depending si están en el mismo lugar, yes. Pero como no sabemos,
Ok.
no aplica, ¿verdad?
Bueno, podría ser. No, igual, sí está bien, ¿no? When the cat jumped at, at the ceiling.
At
Jumped
the-
at the ceiling.
Ahí yo le puse in. ¿Puede ser en the ceiling? En el techo.
También podría ser in the
Bueno,
ceiling.
en the ceiling.
Pero recuerda que at es más específico, más pequeño, pequeñito.
Ok.
Ok. Taxi.
She danced with you yesterday.
Ajá, she danced. She danced with you yesterday. And the last,
I was going to see the movie when you worked.
I was going to
Más
see.
bien sería cuando, no. I was going to see the movie when you were working. Yes.
When you were working. Podría ser, yo estaba yendo a ver, a ver la película cuando
Cuando
tú
tú estabas
estabas trabajando.
trabajando.
O yo fui a ver una película cuando tú estabas trabajando también.
I went to
Yo
see
fui,
the movie
so I
when you
went to see,
were
I
working.
went to see at, a movie when you were working.
Sí,
Es
me
una
gusta
de
más.
dos.
I went to see when
The
you
movie.
was working.
I went to see a movie when you when you were working. O
Yes.
podría ser que yo estaba yendo a ver una película que, o sea, sí aplica, porque sí se puede, solo que
Igual.
en presente suena raro, pero
No
sí,
estaba
sí se
yendo.
puede. Pero más bien sería como yo yo fui como estuve yendo a ver una película. O sea,
I,
yo estaba en el camino para ir a ver la película cuando tú estabas trabajando, por decirlo así.
ajá.
Yo
I
estaba en
was
camino a
going
ver
to
la
go.
película cuando tú estabas trabajando. Yo creo que sería la traducción correcta, pero sí se puede. Ok.
Y si no sería
Va.
I went to see, ¿verdad? I went to see.
Ajá, o yo fui. Ok.
Ah,
Vamos a terminar por el día de hoy. Continuamos el día de mañana. ¿Vale?
yes. Teacher, tomorrow, what hours? Let's start the
At
class.
normal schedule at 10 to
Yes. Okay.
12:30. Okay.
Okay. Bye, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks to you.
Bye.
Bye. ¿Te comiste la pedazo de carne que te dije?